to IGN Live at Comic-Con. I'm standing here with Matt Fowler, and we're going to talk Family Guy and Simpsons crossover. You just checked out the new footage. Tell us, what did you see?
Yeah, they showed quite a bit of footage from the upcoming episode. It's actually a Family Guy episode where the Griffins visit Springfield, and one of the big draws for this episode is an extended fight scene between Homer and Peter. So they showed quite a bit of that, actually. And they start punching. It goes... spoilers, by the way, just for the episode. This is what they showed here at Comic-Con. But their fight goes onto Otto's school bus. Ralph's in the back seat, and he's like, I'm in danger. The bus crashes into the power plant. They fall onto toxic waste. They get radioactive powers, fly up into the sky. They wind up in a flying saucer. The flying saucer crashes down to Earth. It actually rolls on its side.
My gosh.
And it jumps...
Saw so much.
It jumps the Springfield Gorge. Yeah, it was really fun, and the crowd ate it up.
So, what started the fight?
What might have started the fight is the fact that each of them has their own favorite beer. You know, you've got Duff beer for Homer, and you've got Pawtucket Patriot Ale for Peter. And Homer he discovers that they're the same beer. And when they peel back the label on the Pawtucket Ale, it's actually Duff. So there's sort of a beer feud going.
Okay. So tell us about the Family Guy cutaways.
Yeah, well, Family Guy uses these cutaways where Peter will say something like, this is worse than the time then, and it cuts to something. Simpsons doesn't do that, so there's actually a very funny scene where Peter starts leading into one of those moments. Homer doesn't know what's going on. Mm-hmm. He's like, what am I supposed to do here? He's like, oh, I'll do it. And then it cuts to them actually as sort of World War II pilots flying, and we actually meet up with a couple other animation domination characters, like Bob Belcher from Bob's Burgers shows up, Cleveland Brown of the Cleveland Show. So that was really great.
Awesome. And then what's Stewie up to in this next episode?
Stewie, he seems to be tagging along with Bart a lot, and there's a really funny moment, I think actually maybe one of the best moments of the footage, where he watches Bart prank call Moe at Moe's Tavern, and Stewie really wants to do it. Mm-hmm. And when Stewie gets on the phone to do it, it doesn't go so well. And it's it was the perfect moment of mixing Family Guy's darker, more mature humor with The Simpsons.
Okay, nice. So what else can you tell us that you saw? Like what more can you tell us that we're just missing?
From the footage of the Simpsons crossover? Well, the way Homer bonds with Peter initially is, well, what does Homer love? Donuts. So he gives Peter a dozen donuts, and Peter does the donuts, and that's when they kind of realize they're going to be fast friends. That's why it's probably going to be really funny when things turn so bitter between them.
Awesome. So let's take it to the Facebook community. We got a couple questions. Let's check them out. Nope. All right.
So I mean, we could talk about the con so far. I mean,
yeah.
Well, Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman.
Yeah, so that was announced today, and pictures were seen. Oh my God, her costume is amazing.
Yeah, I wanted to get so what's your take on it?
Well, if you missed it earlier, we talked to the cosplayers earlier, the highlights, and wow, like that was the leather, the short skirts. Like I was wondering how they were gonna actually make the new costume, because you see like the Batmans and the new Superman costumes, and you're just like, see them evolve throughout the years. And I was wondering, like, how were they going to incorporate the stars and
Wonder Woman hasn't really gotten a good treatment on TV and film so far, not since Linda Carter. So they've been trying to make it happen for so long. I'm not anyone who's really precious about the character. I'm not somebody who's going to fight changes or anything. There are tweaks to here and there. So I thought it looked really cool. I thought she looked really menacing. And I think she kind of brought that Amazonian spirit that everyone's sort of looking for in the character.
Yeah, she really, really did. The costume is beautiful. So I'm excited to see it. All right. Well, thanks, Matt.
Thank you.
All right. We're going to head back inside and talk with Damon. And The Flash is here. So stay tuned.